Hey G.I. Joe fans, Joe Motion Videos 82 here. It's time for another G.I. Joe toy review. Today we'll be looking at the 1987 Cobra Wolf and his driver, the Ice Viper. Before I get started on that, I would like to thank Gary for sending me this vehicle. Thank you so very much, Gary. I really appreciate it. It looks great set up in my diorama. Gary is goes by the screen name of No Fun For You on eBay. He's a good guy to work with. Has fair prices. He's very honest, and he takes good care of his items while shipping. So go ahead and give him a look-see over on eBay. So let's go ahead and talk briefly about the Cobra Wolf. It has made several media appearances throughout the years, both in comic books, cartoons, and in commercials. I don't recall seeing it in the Deke anime or the Sunbow series. It may be in Deke. Haven't watched that series yet. Its original retail price was $6.89. It first hit the shelves in 1987. It came packaged with the Ice Viper and also sold through 1988 and was discontinued domestically in 1989. But in 1991, it was available again through Hasbro Direct. But there was a slight variation on the vehicle. It had black ski pitos, a black engine cover, and a black missile rack. So that obviously set it apart from the original vehicle. I have not seen any of those on eBay, so I don't quite know the prices on that as it sells. But if you are looking for the Wolf on the aftermarket, it is very common. The prices vary, somewhat from $14.95 and go on up. That's just for the vehicle itself without the driver. The driver is a different story. Vehicle drivers tend to fetch a higher price because they weren't sold in mass quantities like the carded figures were, and they tend to be a little bit better sculpted, I've noticed just by doing these reviews. But if you're looking for the driver just by himself, you're going to pay around $15 to start. That's without his accessories. I've seen them go mint on card as high as $99. I thought that was a little astronomical, but hey, you're selling it, ask what you want and take the better offer. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the Cobra Wolf and Ice Viper. All right, here it is, the Wolf and Ice Viper. This is a beautiful vehicle. I really, really, really like it. I want to apologize for not getting a review out yesterday. I've been running some technical difficulties. So in the interest of time, I'm going to skip over a lot of things that I usually go through. So let's go ahead and set the Ice Viper aside. The Cobra Wolf it's pretty plain looking for a vehicle from Cobra. They're usually pretty garish. But I want to point something out real quick. The ski pitos, the vintage and modern, are the same, save for some different things. Different color, and obviously one fires a missile. But the modern ski pito fits right on top with the other one. So to answer anybody's question, yes, it does work. And it doesn't look half bad, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the vehicle. The parts that are easily lost and broken on it are these missiles. right here. It comes with 4 red missiles that they slot right into these missile tubes. Very nice play feature on that. I enjoyed that a lot as a kid. The other parts that come up missing are the front skis. These just slot right into the bottom. You can see that. As well as the side skis. Now, this is a cool play feature on this vehicle. You could actually set a figure on the ski, which is that's just an added bonus. I like that part. Another part that's easily lost is what the content or the blueprints refer to as a 20mm machine gun. This just snaps right onto the post. I don't want to remove it. It's on there pretty good now. But the machine gun has some very nice detail to it. I hope that shows up. I do apologize for having to rush through this. Another feature that's often missing, or it can come up missing, is the engine cover. This is very nicely sculpted. This tab could break off fairly easy. I doubt you could see it, but there's some stress wear that's starting to show up on that. But it snaps right onto the back. Oftentimes, the little wheels down here, these are missing on the treads. And a really cool feature for this, the treads, or the tracks I should say, fold up underneath the vehicle. You can see those are nicely sculpted as well, and that makes this turns this into a ski vehicle for silent running, or if they need to go down a hill, they just retract the tank treads and it is off on its way. The tabs break off real easy as well, so that's another thing to look for before you purchase it. The command console, or the command seat, is very nice. It's padded, has some button detail on the side here, has 2 joysticks and a monitor. And the gunner seat, see if I get some light on there. There we go. The gunner seat is designed the same way, but it has a joystick mounted in the middle. Around the front here, this is pretty unfortunate. It's a missed opportunity with this. On the inside here, it has a very nicely sculpted engine, but they didn't make this grille removable. So, you know, that's some fine craftsmanship that's been covered up. A big missed opportunity there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Ice Viper. He is a pretty cool figure. He came with 3 accessories. Came with a helmet and a pair of sai, but I only have one of them. But the sai are made out of a very soft plastic. The handle is textured. Why they gave this guy a pair of sai, I cannot figure it out unless Hasbro intended it to be used for ice picks. But it's an offensive weapon, offensive and defensive, I guess. His helmet, right here, very interesting. Not typical for a G.I. Joe helmet or a Cobra helmet. It has these sculpted on goggles, which is a pretty cool feature. Pretty reminiscent of the AT-AT driver. This action figure belongs to my daughter. I don't know where she got the desire to collect action figures, but look at that. They are very much the same. seeing that the AT-AT driver came out in 82 and the Ice Viper in 87, somebody borrowed some information, but that's cool. It looks good on him, fits very snugly. Now the Ice Viper is very well sculpted. I'll spare you the articulation segment. Very nice sculpt on his suit. Has some ridges sculpted in there. A very nice Cobra sigil. Has this armored bandolier, colored kind of a rust brown. He has armor on his shoulders, which kind of hinders the movement for his arm. But the cool feature on this, which you hardly see on vintage figures, a holster for his sai. So that's really cool. I like that play feature a lot. But I had the Wolf when I was as a child, just the Wolf itself. Didn't have the driver. I picked it up at a second-hand store. It did have the missiles on it. It had one ski pitos missing the gun and two detachable skis. I really wish I had that feature as a kid. It's pretty cool as an adult. I know I would have played with that quite a bit as a kid. And none of my friends had this one, which surprised me. It's a friend of mine, John. He had just about everything under the sun when it came to G.I. Joe. But if he did have the Wolf, I'm sure it was up at his dad's house in Colorado. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for bearing with me, for your patience. I do apologize again for not having this video out yesterday. I will plan for future eventualities. I have a stop motion video coming up next week. I'll finish shooting it this weekend, so I might get it out early for you guys. My work schedule's been a little interesting here lately. So anyway, thank you very much. Oh, before I sign off, I want to mention something. I had talked about this a few videos ago, that when I reach the 100 mark, I'll be giving away a prize. Well, I failed to mention, or neglected, or didn't want to mention, pick one, what that prize will be. So I'm mentioning that now. It's a 1982 Ram cycle, 100% complete. This is a cycle from my review. This is from my personal collection. So I will be more than happy to give that to you guys. You help me get some subscriptions, and share this video with your friends. Get the word out. Say, hey, Joe Motion Videos, he's a mashugana, or he's a decent guy. Whatever you want to say, just get these videos out. I would really like to give one of you guys this motorcycle. So, please leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. I do answer back. So comment on what you'd like to see next. Just go ahead and look through my toy room tour. If there's something you want to see from the Arctic diorama, let me know. I'll be glad to review that. It is Arctic month, being December. So, with all that being said, thank you very much again for stopping by. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. This is Joe Motion Videos 82 signing off. Bye-bye.